When former Osaka Mayor Toru Hashimoto raised a question about Shigeru Ishiba's diplomatic performance, comparing it unfavorably or perhaps too generously against that of Sanae Takaichi, it sparked a ripple of commentary across Japan's political circles. The discussion wasn't simply about foreign policy. It was about leadership, perception, and the deep divides within Japan's ruling party on how the country should position itself internationally. Hashimoto, known for his provocative yet incisive takes on politics, questioned whether Ishiba's diplomatic approach, marked by calm dialogue and quiet persuasion, was truly effective in the current volatile geopolitical environment. His tone carried both curiosity and criticism. It wasn't a direct attack, but a challenge to the narrative that diplomacy rooted in patience and subtlety could yield tangible results for Japan, especially at a time when assertiveness seems to dominate international politics. In response, a former administration official, one who had served under both Abe and Kishida governments, offered a perspective that seemed both frustrated and reflective. "Isn't it frustrating?" he began, echoing Hashimoto's tone but redirecting it. The official admitted that Ishiba's diplomatic philosophy often struggled to gain recognition domestically, not because it lacked substance, but because it lacked spectacle. He believes in slow building trust, in long conversations with counterparts that rarely make headlines, the official explained. That doesn't excite the public, and in today's Japan, optics sometimes outweigh outcome. The official continued, expressing that Ishiba's quiet diplomacy was often misunderstood by both his rivals and even his allies. He doesn't seek confrontation, he seeks balance. But balance can appear as weakness when the world demands decisiveness. This statement reflected the internal conflict many in Japan's political establishment face: how to maintain Japan's post-war pacifist ideals while asserting national interests in a turbulent region. When it came to the contrast with Takaichi, the tone shifted slightly. The official acknowledged that Sanae Takaichi's strong, assertive stances on defense and diplomacy were easier to grasp for the average voter. Takaichi-san speaks in clear, bold terms. She projects strength, and that resonates with a country increasingly anxious about its security, he said. But Ishiba's strength is quieter, and quiet strength is easy to overlook. He went on to recall several moments from cabinet meetings and international forums where Ishiba's methodical reasoning and deep understanding of military and security matters impressed foreign counterparts, even if Japanese media gave little attention to them. He's one of the few who genuinely understands the military structure, not just theoretically, but practically. He knows how the self-defense forces think, what they need, and what constraints they face, the official said. His diplomacy isn't just about words, it's about credibility. Yet, despite his credentials, Ishiba's political journey has been an uphill one. His calm, introspective personality contrasts sharply with Japan's new era of populist communication, where soundbites and media appearances often shape political fate. In politics today, being reasonable is not enough, the official said with a sigh. You have to be visible. You have to be loud. Ishiba doesn't play that game. The conversation then turned toward Japan's foreign policy under Kishida. The official noted that while Kishida and Ishiba share certain diplomatic sensibilities, Kishida has learned to mix restraint with messaging, an art Ishiba has not fully embraced. It's not that he can't. He just refuses to turn diplomacy into performance, he added. Hashimoto's question, the official reflected, wasn't misplaced. It highlighted the ongoing tension between two visions of Japan's international role, one defined by deliberate engagement and another defined by assertive projection. Both approaches have merit, he said. But Japan still hasn't decided which face it wants to show the world. In closing, the former official's voice softened, carrying both respect and resignation. Ishiba's diplomacy may not make people cheer, but it makes foreign ministers listen. That should count for something. But in the politics of today, maybe it doesn't. The remark lingered as a quiet critique of Japan's shifting political culture, one that values immediacy over endurance, image over intention. It captured a truth about modern leadership not just in Japan, but across the democratic world, that those who work silently for stability often go unnoticed, until the noise around them fades.